going on now. We got round 7 of the West Coast Racing Tournament's Arenacross Series. This is the qualifying session for group number 1. They got 10 minutes out on the track to put in a fast time. On board right now with the number 5 on the Rockstar Husqvarna Kid Loki. And on a tear lately, going 1-1, 2-1 so far in the first 4 motos of the Nationals, winning both overalls. A little mistake there, going a little too hot in the corner. These guys on their first couple of laps trying to figure the track out. Feedback. And a mistake there, running into the tough block. Tyler Jai coming in hot. He's trying to quad all the way in there. It'll be interesting to see what kind of lines these guys find in that section. Try to offer multiple ways through and try to keep it as even as possible, but as you know, these fast guys are always going to find that one line that is a bit faster than the other. Especially in Arenacross, it's just going to come down to consistency. Here with Randy Racing 728. New to the series, but right now running in 4th in this group. Not too bad for the first time in. Might be the race rhythm there, just going on off, triple. We'll see if these guys can come up with any big lines in the middle of the rhythm. There's a potential quad at the end, but we'll see if these guys can hit that or not. Right now with TTV Dirt Shark. An interesting set of gear there, looks like the skeleton gear. 721. Right now, your leader in this qualifying session. Let's check out their lap times, see what they're running. Got a 31.553, 31.687, and a 31.987, your top 3. Right now, they're all within 3 seconds, so it's going to be some close racing tonight, I have a feeling. You see there, a bit of a mistake on the on-off. That does mess up the triple out. So these guys do have to be a little bit technical through that section. The jump's just right. Hunt claps here in 3rd. We go on the inside there to that sand corner. Tyler Giant 181. Who is it? Did you message him by chance? How long ago did you message him? Or just kick them? If you're ready to go and they're not, I would just kick them. Because they should go ready. We're on board here with Motoram 12, number 1 from his series premiere SX. Struggling with that rhythm here in qualifying. Sure though, he will find the rhythm. A little bit of a lag there, so hopefully that's not going to have much problem. Shoe Acid back here in 9th place, number 145 on that Honda. Steel colored fly racing gear. Middle triple is a bit of a stretch, so it will be interesting to see how it affects people And right there is front wheel. It's a little bit odd. His front wheel kind of got tucked right into the sand. He came to a dead stop on that wall. Right now, our times: Kid Loki with a 31.385, TTV Dirt Shark 720 in second with a 31.553, Hunt Claps in third with a 31.687, Misail Gaiman with a 31.752, and OTR Legit 31.987, rounding out your top five. So your top five there, all within about 0.6 seconds. Now top six. Tyler Jai now jumping up with a 31.351 to the top. Yeah, currently he is up top. Then you guys can run that 5-minute race after. It's just like a free practice, but times are just going to come straight from this qualifying. See there, Kid Loki casing those triples. They're not easy to get through. It may be the fast line, more simple line to take, but coming up short there, so you're really going to have to hit them well, time them right. They go on off the table, and then triple is what I've seen them doing. I kind of expected that to probably end up being the line, but I was trying to figure out how I could make triple over the table be a faster line, but or at least more even, but ends up singling out when you come out of the section unless you hit the quad out, so that'd be the only way it's faster, but I don't even know if that quad is doable. Looking on a good lap here. Let's see what his time is. Still in second. Check up here. 31.385 still. But now your top 7 all in the 31-second range. Motoram just lagged out. 31.753. Let me put that in so I don't... Sometimes it disappears afterwards. Unless he had to go, maybe. Alright, let's get back to the qualifying. And it looks like now Kid Loki, your leader, what is he got? A 31.017. Tyler Jai been dropping his time down to 31.285. So your top 6 really was your top 7 in the 31-second range. Now with number 30 of Misail Gaiman in spot number 5. Always consistent rider, finds himself putting in consistent laps and finding his way to the front. Just a matter of getting a good start in these races. It's really tight in the first couple of laps. Everybody's banging bars, trying to fight for a position. And a mistake there. That is the end of qualifying for our group. And that's the last one. So that is it for qualifying session number 1 for Group 1 and Group 2 in their session right now at the moment. Right now at the moment, I like that. I'm really good at saying the same thing twice and just different phrases. So this race here will just be like a free practice for these guys. Their times are only coming from the first qualifying session. And we will run heat races tonight. It's going to be 10 minutes, less than half of those. Take the top 4 from the heat races straight to the A main. We got 5th place through 10th place to the LCQ. It is only 10th place with the fastest heat race time to the LCQ. 11th place and 10th with the slowest heat race lap time goes to race. A lot of guys in 31 second range. Loki very close to 30-second lap time. Kid Loki going over the sand wall there just ahead of these guys. We've got a good battle going on. And their lap time and finishing this does not matter. It is just considered like a free practice. These guys in a close battle. It is no collisions for the qualifying. The come race time, collisions will be on. Front for a moment with Kid Loki. See what kind of lines it's hitting close to the second lap on this track. It's very quick. Those whoops are going to be critical as well. You don't want to send that wall too far. You want to carry as much speed into the whoops as possible. As well as corner speed. This first turn is a very flat corner and a long first corner as well. See there. Step on, off, triple, triple. Looks like it's going to be the easy line in that race line tonight. See if anybody gets creative this time. Let's go back. These guys are going back with each other. So Demon, Randy Racing, Tyler Jai. looking forward to the heat race. It's going to be some good racing, just judging by this here. These guys going back and forth with each other. Of course, no collisions, as you can see them going through each other. If you get to the racing, they will have those on. Careful, and you can see they're coming up short on that second triple. The first triple, excuse me, after the on-off. You have to time that on-off right. It is easy to jump a little far onto it and then case the landing. Tyler Jai starting to pull away from those two. A little bit of a different line there, probably not too fast. Don't lose too much time to Dirt Shark, but doesn't really gain any. I have a feeling it's going to come down to the whoops in one of these races, hopefully most of them. Some good racing action, maybe some last lap passes. Hopefully not too many people going over that berm there before the finish line, or else that might take somebody out. Going the other way. Did you guys just finish yours? You can do the practice race still, it's fine. Tyler Jai down to 30.851 in that practice session. I couldn't tell. I think most people are going on the outside on that. So I'm going to get the lobby set up for Heat 1. Just about to get the times from Group 2 put in. Welcome to the stream, DJ T Slammer. Not too bad, how are you doing? Cool, thank you. It says this guy is now hosting me, what does that mean? Interesting. Still learning all this stuff. I used to ride in real life, had a bike for a while in high school. Then went to college, had to sell my bike, had one for a couple of years after that, but at the moment just taking a break. Alright, so let me get the times put in for session 2, or for group 2, excuse me, and we will get the heat races sorted out. KTM 166. Do you know who that was that left, Smokey? Let me check. IDK Perks. Let's see who that was. Alright, so our times are updated. Our fastest qualifier, Kid Loki with a 31.017, Tyler Giant second with a 31.285, and TTV Dirt Shark in third with a 31.42. Gonna get the heat races updated and we will get the invites sent out. And it is top 4 from the heat races. 5th through 9th will go to the LCQ. I think everybody should be going to the LCQ with the amount of riders we have for the heat races. Alright, so qualifying times and heat races are updated. Invites are going out now. And heat number 1, we're going to have Kid Loki, TTV Dirt Shark, Hunt Claps, Metal Jacket, P-Job MX, Moa 51, TKO Smokey, RLXG, Shoe Acid, and IDK Perks. Just about to. Alright, so all invites are out for the heat race. Let's wait for these guys to get in and we will get underway. What just happened? Did people just, somebody just leave? Who just left? I missed it. Alright, Kid Loki's in here, Dirt Shark is in here, Claps is in here, Metal Jacket. Got P-Job, MX, Moa51, TKO Smokey, RLXG, Shoe Acid, and we're just missing 80k Perks. Alright, so we're just gonna get started. If he doesn't join in time, he'll just run Heat Race 2. Since there's only 10 in that one, 11 for this one. While this loads in, I'm gonna take a quick break. Alright, and we are back. These guys are loading in for heat number 1. ATP 20, you are in heat number 2 anyway, so you are good. P-Job, MX, Hunt Claps, RLXG, Moa51, Shoe Acid, TTV Dirt Shark, Metal Jacket, Kid Loki, and TKO Smokey. With the jump in the gate, these guys coming in a little bit hot there. You guys going off at the end of the start straight. P-Job MX just barely escaping that bike there. Just reset in time for him. Metal Jacket, Kid Loki, Dirt Shark. P-Job MX though with Hunt Claps up the inside. RLXG trying to get him, but he gets reset. Shoe Acid trying to go by him as well. RLXG, man. Okay. Gotta watch those. You know, it was a bit close of a situation there, but this guy's going back and forth right now. Up to the lead, Dirt Shark in second with Hunt Claps in third. P-Job MX right now in the last transfer spot in fourth, the Metal Jacket right there behind him in fifth. See on the screen, Moa in 51 and TKO Smokey going back and forth. Metal Jacket getting a bit of a jump there at the end of the whoops. Gets by P-Job. P-Job came up a little short on the finish line there. They kind of came together in the corner. Fortunately, nobody went down, but P-Job wasn't able to clear the finish. So Metal Jacket now into fourth. That first triple there after the on-off is definitely a stretch, even for these 450s. You gotta hit it clean on that on-off in order to get that triple. The second one coming out of the section, definitely easier. Maybe a simple line through that rhythm that everybody's gonna be taking, but you gotta hit it just right. Let's go up front real quick with your leader, Kid Loki. Number 5 on that Rockstar Husqvarna, your fastest qualifier. Absolutely sending that sandwall all the way to the loop, still gets a good drive. This guy just finds ways to make his bike go very fast. Almost seems unrealistic at times, very smooth. Not always, every once in a while you'll find a mistake out of him, but not often. He's definitely gotten very consistent. As well as Hunt Claps here in second. These guys both fast and consistent, putting good races. Claps coming up a bit short on that first triple. Let's go back, Metal Jacket third, Dirt Shark now in fourth. So Dirt Shark losing the spot, it looks like, to Metal Jacket. P-Job MX still there in fifth, right behind him. Just patiently waiting for Dirt Shark to make a mistake. Track tonight not too technical. Just gotta make sure you hit your lines and stay clean and consistent. Leaders already getting into some lap traffic. Loki up here in first, Hunt Claps in second place, Dirt Shark in third. Dirt Shark with a mistake goes off the track, so Metal Jacket now back into third. P-Job going to make his way around, almost gets landed on by Dirt Shark. Well done by Shoe Acid, thank you. Getting out of the way nicely there for those guys, allowing them to continue to race. Moa 51 now catching up to the back of these guys. We could have a three-way battle here for our final transfer. Only halfway through though, so there's a lot of time left. Moa 51 going up the inside of P-Job MX. Can you make the pass? These guys both hit this rhythm clean. Moa 51 up the inside. A little bit of a bump there. P-Job had to check up. He knew it was coming. Smart decision, but P-Job drops the front end. Don't think he meant to do that. Dropping the front end in the whoops. It's a good look at your leader. Hunt Claps right now in second place. Let's go back to our transfer spot battle. Dirt Shark in fifth now. Moa 51 in the final spot. Lappers seem to be doing a good job of staying out of the way. Have one in front of these guys. We'll just maybe let them know. Oh, he went by one there. Back to this battle. Dirt Shark trying to get back into the top four. Was in the top three earlier. Now on the outside looking in though. Moa with a mistake. Dirt Shark jumping over him and making the pass. Insane there. Had to clear his back tire over him. Did not want to land on him. Doesn't always work out in favor for the one on top of the other rider. Be careful there. Moa 51 showing a wheel on the inside of that sand berm. Tricky corner there, not as much traction. RLXG will let him know we got the leaders coming through. Hold your line, hold your line. Okay, he just took them. I don't know if he took them both out or just took Moa out there. I don't think he meant to do that. He's trying to look like he was getting out of the way there. So Moa losing a position, didn't lose much time, thankfully. Dirt Shark now in the final transfer still. That's what they were in before. Moa trying to chase him down after Dirt Shark had made that incredible pass, jumping over him, tripling out of that section. Metal Jacket just ahead of them. Let's go back, check on the rest of the field. P-Job MX here in 6th place. Good battle. TKO Smokey, teammates on that Shift Racing Honda. Some different setups for the heat. Expect them to be kitted up for the main event though. 5th through 9th will go through the LCQ. Nobody will have to go straight to the B main. Everybody will get one more chance after this. Let's go back up here. Moa 51 trying to chase down Dirt Shark. Dirt Shark is pulled away a little and now starting to close up on the back of Metal Jacket. Clouds making his way through the rhythm, getting by a lap of Shoe Acid. So a nice job. Good clean racing by Shoe Acid. Appreciate him moving out of the way. Hopefully he'll get a better start maybe, or better race in the LCQ. I'm sure it's tight racing. These races, Arenacross starts always get crazy. Shoe Acid with a good performance in the 250 Motocross Nationals earlier in the week on Thursday. Expect him to have a good run in the LCQ and try to be up front. Collapse with a good run right now in 2nd place. Smokey, I don't know if you can hear me. Collapse is getting close to you. But you're good, just keep running your race though, don't stop or anything. Alright, back to our battle here. So these guys have closed up again. Metal Jacket pulled away. Dirt Shark having to hug that inside. Moa pushes his way in there though, sliding a bit in the sand. That is a tricky corner. But Moa shoving his front end inside again, and he makes the pass. Doesn't hit Dirt Shark too hard, just a good aggressive pass. The Dirt Shark getting the drive out of there and goes down. Hits reset from the wall though, so it really doesn't lose a whole lot of time. Moa now in that final transfer spot there, under a minute left, plus a lap to go. They are running out of time. Yeah, one rider off the track right there. Looks like RLXG. Kid Loki going down the start straight now, so it looks like he might make it around one more time. Let's go back. This battle. It's getting very intense right now. Moa trying to hold off that line, but Dirt Shark is on the inside. Dirt Shark trying to hold him off. Moa does have to check up a bit. These guys having a good battle with each other. Nobody getting too aggressive. This is the final transfer spot though, so they are going for it. Moa just barely getting the on-off, manages to get the triple out. Dirt Shark casing that though. Here they go into the whoops. These guys have been close all race. See up there, 2 to go. Kid Loki. Let's go back here, check and see where he's at. Going through the whoops, it is going to be the final lap. Dirt Shark and Moa heading into the rhythm section. Who they got ahead of them though? Okay, that's just Metal Jacket. So we are good. It's just Metal Jacket in front of these guys. No worry for lappers. Who is going off the track though? RLXG. What just happened there, but watch out, please. It's for your last transfer spot. Moa is still trying to get Dirt Shark. When they both get the rhythm, they do. It's just going to come down to the whoop section. Who can hit it cleaner? Dirt Shark sending it. Moa going a bit lower. Moa into the last corner. Can he get it? And Metal Jacket goes down as well. Metal Jacket, though, comes into Moa. Moa trying to get the pass. Man, Moa almost had it there. Metal Jacket with a mistake in the whoop section. Absolutely crazy battles there in that heat race. Your top four, Kid Loki, Hunt Claps, TTV Dirt Shark, and Metal Jacket going on to the heat race. The rest will be in our LCQ. Heat number battle there with Dirt Shark and Moa. Good, clean racing. These lap times are very close indeed. It is going to be a very good main event. Let's see if somebody can challenge Kid Loki, though, pulling away in that heat race. But Hunt Claps still running solid in second. It's going to come down to the start, though, and who can stay clear of the pack. And sounds like IDK Perks is out. Alright, so coming up next is going to be heat number 2. We're going to have Tyler Jai, DK Coltrane, Misael Gaiman, OTR Legit, Randy Racing, JR Scott, Free Candy, Illum Zenny, and ATP 20. Get these guys out of here. And we will get the invites out for our next heat race. Got a feel for Moa there. He almost had it. He could see that spot. Metal Jacket almost losing it right there at the end, but just managed to sneak in. Man, really Misael Gaiman's shown offline. Please be in this heat race, or else that really just throws it off. That was definitely a bit of a stacked heat race, but that's just kind of how it had turned out with the qualifying times. Trying to find the JR Scott. Oh, I put a space in between, that's why. I should do a space. Now that should work. Oh, and he's in. Cool. So thank you for joining. And we need Arlex G in here. Wait a minute. No, we don't. I'm looking at the wrong thing. What am I doing here? Illum Zenny. Tyler Jai is in here. DK Coltrane, Misael Gaiman, not responding and not online. Would have been good to know that. Would have made the heat races a little bit easier. Could have moved one rider around, but we will just run it as is. It looks like, because everybody else is in here. ATP Lumzeni, Free Candy, JR Scott, Randy Racing, OTR Legit. So we are good to go for Heat 2. Still some fast guys in here. I think we're going to see another good battle for that final transfer. Might see a few guys run away for the front, but it's going to be another close battle. The lap time is very close. And while they load in, we will take a quick break. Do you know if I'm running an ad break? I'm assuming they can't hear my voice. Does that even make me money if I do that? Or I guess I don't want to be saying that, and they maybe could hear me. Yeah, I need to get this stuff figured out, get some layouts. I lost 3 viewers just from running an ad, though. Oh well. And it looks like it, unless it may be riders that are in the race and now closing their stream. It's usually what happens. It's funny how the thing will go up and down. Alright, we are back for heat number 2. Everybody's loading in, getting their setups in. We got ATP 20, Lumzeni, Randy Racing, 728, Free Candy, Tyler Jai, OTR Legit, DK Coltrane, and JR Scott taking the top 4 to the main event. The rest going on to our LCQ. Looks good. Let's go on board. DK Coltrane for 191 on that Shift Racing Honda. Somebody on the outside, though, with a very good start. And that is what I like to see, a good, clean start. DK Coltrane, oh man, I feel bad there. Gets caught up on the tough block, not what he wanted to have happen. OTR Legit out front, JR Scott second, Lumzeni third, Tyler Jai fourth, ATP 20 in fifth. ATP 20 and Lumzeni running the same kit, looking like teammates out there. On that KTM with the Fly Racing setup. Tyler Jai up in the third. Look for him to make his way up to the front quickly. Joined by JR Scott now for second. Setting his sights on OTR Legit. OTR with a mistake in the rhythm section, still holding on to the lead. Teammates here though battling over that last transfer spot. I'm going to assume teammates got the same exact setup, so we'll go with it. I just don't know their team name. ATP 20 did check up there. Good move by him. Coltrane going back to him with a mistake there, so tough break at the start of this one. Randy Racing back here in 8th, but he was looking good in the qualifying and the race after it, so look for him to make his way up to the front. Free Candy with a mistake there. Let's go back to your battle for 4th. Lumzeni in the final transfer, ATP 20 in 5th. JR Scott bit by himself in 3rd. OTR with a mistake off the track. Whoa, and OTR coming back on. JR Scott runs into him, so now these guys bunch up. The Lumzeni hits the tough block, puts that out in front. Coltrane manages to get over it, but it takes out ATP 20. So tough break for a few of these guys with the tough blocks, man. These things are no joke in this game. You can hit them as fast as you can, but it'll still take you out. So Tyler Jai, now your leader, already starting to separate. 2nd and 3rd just ahead as well. So again, your top 4. Excuse me, battle for the 4th though. It's going to be a close one, I have a feeling, for this whole race. Coltrane though looking to put some laps down, not the best start. But now in a transfer spot, looking good. See there, Randy Racing making the pass. So Lumzeni and ATP20, just a couple of mistakes, unfortunate situations. Drop back to 6th and 7th, but still got the speed to run up there, so look for these guys to catch up. Only 3 minutes in, so there's still a whole lot of racing left to go. Anything can happen, as you saw in Heat Race 1. Metal Jacket almost giving away the transfer spot in that last lap in the whoops. Randy Racing hitting the tough block. These things really getting in the way sometimes. Got to be careful, but just got a little too close to the edge of the track. Luckily, he didn't lose too much time. Some close racing though back here. ATP20 and Free Candy. Big battle over 7th and 8th place. Free Candy just coming up a little short there on the finish line. And let's go up somebody off the track. Must have been Randy Racing as Lumzeni is caught up to him. Randy Racing almost off the berm there and getting a little wild. Manages to save it though. Lumzeni just barely missing him. Close call there between those guys. You can see now, oh, ATP20 getting a little squirrely in the loops. Front end comes up a little high, was unable to get slowed down in time, goes over the berm. Tyler Jai already going through the finish line about. Getting close, lapping those two. 6th, 5th, and 4th. So now J.R. Scott up in the spot number 4. OTR Legit in 2nd. DK Coltrane in 3rd. So J.R. Scott now on the last spot. Randy Racing just a bit back from him though, so a good spot for Scott. Doesn't have to worry about too much pressure from Randy Racing. Randy Racing expect him to put in the laps. On our leader coming down the start, getting close to lap traffic. Just let him know. Looks like he's out of the way. Alright, cool. Andy. Warning, let him know your leader is coming. Tyler Jai, slight mistake there into the whoop section. Comes OTR. DK Coltrane in 3rd, J.R. Scott in 4th. Some paddles at the beginning for the final transfer. Riders have started to separate a bit. See what happens though, just over halfway through. Thank you, ATP. Good night so far with lappers. Everybody getting out of the way. Thankfully, nobody stopping on the track. J.R. Scott still in the last transfer spot, looking good in 4th. Randy Racing in 5th. Trying to make up some ground on him. Lumzeni in 6th, but ATP20 and Free Candy here. Candy waiting up. See them checking back. See who's around him. So stay on J.R. Scott for a bit. Busy. J.R. Scott going on the inside there. Could be faster. Less time you have on the sand, more time on the dirt, the more traction you'll have. Carry more speed. Let's go up ahead though. Probably saw a mistake out of somebody. Trying getting by the lapper there. He's getting into lap traffic. That's definitely going to be a factor in the main event. Really makes things confusing getting towards the end of the race. You got lead traffic lapping the lappers, and those lappers also lapping other lappers. Hopefully tonight though, not going to be too bad. Track is a bit longer in the lap time, in the low 30s. close one there. ATP just got out of the way. Andy Racing back here in 5th. JR Scott in 4th. ATP 20, you can see him again looking back, checking for where these guys are. There around him. Oh, it goes down though. Didn't have to necessarily do that, but Sweaty Candy now catching up to the back of him. Now we got a battle for 7th and 8th. JR Scott in 4th still. Getting a little squirrely coming out of the sand. So Randy Racing making up a little bit of time on him. And as I say that, JR Scott goes off the track. He loses his rhythm, but Randy Racing making a mistake as well. Both of them not getting through that section clean. Randy Racing had an opportunity. Randy for sure, make it easy. Got Scott in 4th, Randy in 5th. I watched a few episodes of that, it's pretty funny. I was at a friend's house. Good old trailer park boys. These guys. Right, it's a pretty funny show. So these guys in a good battle right now. Let's check ahead. That is DK Coltrane ahead of them, so they just have the race ahead of them. Does not look like any lappers. Randy Racing now on the inside. JR Scott just barely clipping the finish line. Randy Racing going up the inside. Good defensive pass. Not aggressive, didn't push him over the berm. So JR Scott now outside looking in. He's running in 4th for most of the race. JR Scott almost gets that rhythm out, and he does, but he takes out Randy Racing. I don't think that was intentional. Might just give him one warning just to let him know. Just careful with the passes. I think he was trying to cut down, and Randy Racing just didn't expect it. Just not the way they're expecting things to turn out. You can see the final lap, so Tyler Dry on his last lap. The next time through, these guys will be on their final lap. Both of them making mistakes in the rhythm section. JR Scott holding on to that last transfer. Coming into the loops. Going to be on their last lap now. Check on your leader. He's through the finish line, so OTR Legit will be 2nd. 3rd's going to be DK Coltrane. Let's check in on these guys. The battle to the finish again for the last transfer. What is going to happen? JR Scott and Randy here in 5th place. JR, a bit of a mistake. Randy gets the rhythm. Makes it by. Goes on the inside. JR has to cut back down. So now JR coming down to the loop section. Who's going to get the drive? Randy goes for the inside. JR pushes him over. Randy Racing gets by and makes it in. Oh man, it was last lap. Anything goes. He went for that pass. That was a tough break, man. JR Scott was looking good in that heat race, and Randy Racing getting it there in the last corner. That is what we like to see, though. The racing coming down to the last lap, last corner. So your top 4, Tyler Jai, OTR Legit, DK Coltrane, and Randy Racing. The rest moving on to your LCQ. Some really good battles there all throughout that race. Alright, so getting our LCQ lobby updated, as well as our A main. Again, the LCQ is going to take the top 3 into the A main event. Very good race there in Heat 2 and Heat 1, man. Last transfer spot coming down to the last lap, last corner. Tough break, man, for J.R. Scott. Was leading that, or at least in 4th place, that final transfer most of the race. Alright, advanced physics, custom tracks, collisions, yes, short race. Got our LCQ coming up. It's going to have MOA 51, TKO Smokey, P-Job MX, RLXG, Shoe Acid, JR Scott, Loom Zenny, Free Candy, and ATP 20. Invites going out now for that. Alright, so all invites should be sent out. Wait a minute for these guys to get in here and get invites out to those who aren't. And we'll get the A main lobby updated now. Alright, MOA 51 is in here. TKO Smokey, P-Job MX. Need RLXG. It shows they were last seen home 18 minutes ago, so they might be out. Shoe Acid is in here. And there's need JR Scott. Free Candy is in here, Loom Zenny is in here, ATP 20 in, so we're just waiting on JR Scott. Do not think that RLXG is going to be making it. Shows him offline. Thank you to those who are tuning in for the race. Again, this is round 7. The West Coast Racing Tournament's Arenacross Series, running the 450 class. Give him one more invite here. It's a great race by Scott, man. I think definitely would have a good shot in the LCQ, but at the moment not joining, so we'll give him just a minute to see what happens. This main event going to be intense, 20 minutes plus a lap. Sure, you're going to have to find a way to keep up with the lap traffic, but you know, these guys have been good so far about keeping an eye out of their surroundings and who's around them. I see what it means by that. Gotcha. Suicide, I see. Not shoe acid, suicide. That makes sense. Okay. If it gets into the racing and I'm going back and forth between riders, I'll probably just shorten names. I can go with shoe maybe. Alright, so everybody is in here. 5 minutes in a lap. Again, only the top 3 going on, the rest to the B main. Once loads in, we'll just take one quick break here. Alright, so I'm at 15 viewers. Let's see if it goes down. So I can click on it and it'll say like run ad break, and so it does a timer on the box saying 60 seconds and it's counting it down. So it's literally just like, yeah, and this is just like on Twitch, so this is not even like on the other stuff. So there's a lot to figure out, man. I feel like it's crazy. 20 seconds left on the ad. It's now about to load in the riders. It's gonna run perfect. 15 seconds, here we go. Alright, so we are here for the LCQ. These guys are loading into the gates, getting their bikes set up. Loom Zenny, Suicide, ATP 20, Moa 51, P-Job MX, Free Candy, TKO Smokey, and JR Scott. Top 3 going on to the main event. JR Scott definitely going to come for that top 3, man. Very close race and had it there for a while. Alright, so they are all ready to go. See who we are on board with coming into the first turn. Free Candy here, just make sure everybody's not backing up. It's a Free Candy bumping into the gate. A good start up front. Looks like the 195 of TKO Smokey. A couple of guys jumping into the inside of him. So ATP 20 right now up front. Moa 51. These guys coming into this corner. Free Candy up the inside. A lot of guys going back and forth in that corner, coming together. Whoa, and a close one there. So Free Candy up in first right now. Loom Zenny and ATP 20 almost coming together. The teammates there. JR Scott going down. I couldn't tell what happened in that section. It looked like he slid out. Just barely caught that on the stream there. So Free Candy, Moa 51, Loom Zenny, your top 3. JR Scott there in fourth. He's going to be going for that spot, man. You know these guys are just going to be fighting for that position. Really going to have to keep an eye out, make sure they do keep it clean, but these guys, I am sure, will get aggressive. They want into that main event. P-Job MX trying to go up the inside, not going to work there. JR Scott blocking the line. JR Scott with the final transfer right in front of him. Loom Zenny, a bit of a mistake. Same with JR Scott. P-Job MX, though, gets the line. P-Job up the inside. Good pass there, but JR Scott and Loom Zenny come together. That was a tough break. Those guys just came together. That was just a bit of racing incident. They're trying to avoid each other, but when you go side to side, this game, man, just makes you crash really easy when you hit the other rider. So that was a tough break. So now P-Job MX in third, holding down the final transfer. Moa 51 and Free Candy, your top 2. Moa 51 trying to pull away from these guys. You can see a bit of a larger gap over second than the rest of them do over each other. A close battle for our final transfer. That rhythm really getting the best of these guys, even on the 450. Struggling to hit that triple. Really have to time it right. See P-Job closing up to the back of Free Candy. They are both in transfer spots, so don't want to get too too aggressive in the righty, and P-Job looking to get by him though, so he's not in that last transfer spot. Free Candy going to the inside, so P-Job going to try to get around him on the outside. Free Candy cases that triple, so P-Job making the pass. JR Scott now. You can see Free Candy saw him make a mistake. He knows he can get him. Just a matter of staying consistent. Free Candy definitely not going to make it easy. Noom Zenny on the outside looking in. Anything can happen. TKO Smokey as well in 6th place. These guys, they start battling with each other. Those guys behind him can catch up. And JR Scott coming up short there. Free Candy as well. These guys really bunching up. Free Candy with a mistake there. So JR Scott now up the inside. Free Candy tries to make the pass back. And he got caught up on JR Scott there, so he tried to go back up the inside. These guys just came together. Fighting for that last transfer spot, man. It was clean racing. Guys just getting a little swirly, and you can see JR Scott there casing the rhythm out. Oh, Free Candy getting a little wild there. Loom Zenny trying to get by. And Loom Zenny now on the inside in the whoops. Free Candy trying to stay ahead. He does. Zenny with a little bit of pop there in the whoop section that slowed him down. Now got a battle with JR Scott and P-Job MX. So JR Scott keeping up with them. Trying to make the pass on him so he's not in the last transfer. Go up to Moa 51 though. I gotta give him some credit. Getting the job done, leading this LCQ. Just coming up short in that heat race. Always a tough break when that happens. Just barely missing out. He's getting the job done here. Your top 3 have separated themselves. It's just a matter of staying consistent. Jim Zenny's just got to hope for a mistake out of one of your top 3. P-Job MX casing that triple. JR Scott going to try to go around the outside, but P-Job gets the triple out. So good job there. Good battle in the back here. 5th and 6th TKO Smokey with a nice pass around Free Candy. He's not giving up, trying to get up to those top 3. We're on the final lap. Time is running out. Moa 51 coming into the last section here. P-Job MX and JR Scott in 2nd and 3rd. Moa, your winner. P-Job MX going to come through in 2nd. JR Scott in the final transfer in 3rd. These guys coming through here, HB20 and Suicide. These guys going to the B main, unfortunately. It's a good effort by everybody, though. So top 3, Mo 51, B-Job MX, JR Scott. You could host it, but Free Candy just left, so I don't know if he'll race or not, but I'll make a lobby list for it and have you as host if you don't mind, if you feel like doing a race. I know it's a bit late for you though. You are in the points, so you want to get as many points as possible. And let me check point standings again. ATP20, you're not bad at all, man. You're fast. These guys are just very fast, I'm telling you. But you're in the B main. TKO Smokey's going to be the host for that. Love to have you race in there, get some points. Let's check the Arenacross standings right now. TKO Smokey, you are in 4th. Mancuso and Styx not racing. So Dirt Shark and Smokey, they are looking to get as many points as possible to close in on your top 2. No, you're in a good spot right now. Alright, so just updating the lobbies again. B main host is TKO Smokey. So Loom, Zenny, ATB 20, and Suicide, as well as Free Candy, you'll be in that main event with him. Welcome to the stream, Bloom, Zenny. Thanks for tuning in. I know, man, it is just about consistency. Suicide, these tracks, it's tough, especially for Arenacross. It's just a matter of getting a good start, and all these guys, I know, I believe they could be running up there. Yeah, I mean, even, I guess I barely cut off the times, but literally everybody's lap times within 32, 33 second range. So again, it is just coming down to the start. Alright, so Lim Zenny, TKO Smokey, TP20, Suicide, and Free Candy for the B main. Appreciate you hosting that, Smokey. And I am updating that right now. Yes, 20-minute main event coming up. 10 points, yep. It will be an exciting B main. I don't know, are you going to be streaming it? Cool. Yeah, Loom Zenny, you're up there. It was good, man. It was just a crazy race, those LCQs. Appreciate that, thank you. Enjoy doing the commentary, it's a lot of fun. I like to watch the racing. Alright, AX main event, realistic. I got the 450 class, advanced physics, and custom track. So lobby opening up. Yeah, Arenacross, really it does just come down to the starts. At motocross, it's a bit different. You have a lot more time to catch up. Those guys there's a lot more opportunities to make a mistake too, or for other riders to make mistakes on the track. It's a bit longer of a track. So we've got those coming up next week on Thursday and Friday. It's going to be round number 3. Yeah, it is. So B main is up on the website. That's you, Loom Zenny, ATB 20, Suicide, and Free Candy. I don't know if Free Candy is gonna be racing because they had left the race. I'm not sure, they just had left the race after the LCQ, so I would maybe assume they're out. Who knows? Alright, so all invites should be out. I think Free Candy is. Let me see. It says last seen 5 minutes, go home. They're probably not going to be racing, so they're looking to be out. Alright, so Loki is in here. Hunt Claps is in here. Dirt Shark's in here. Got Metal Jacket, Tyler Jai, OTR Legit, DK Coltrane, and cool, P-Job is in here, so just waiting on Coltrane and we will get going. Gonna be a solid A main here. B main gonna be close too. It'll be streamed by TKO Smokey on Twitch as well. That's your top 2 in points. Mr. Mancuso and Give Me the Sticks not making it tonight. That leaves Dirt Shark, TKO Smokey, and Hunt Claps. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Dirt Shark was 75, Smokey was 70, and Hunt Claps was 68 points. We'll see what happens here after this main event, how close they get to those guys. 20 minutes plus a lap. Racing is going to get very close. Who do you got? Send a message in the chat. I'm hoping they can see it. I don't know if they can. Did he join? No. I sent a message, so maybe you'll see it and join here. Alright, so we are back. The A main lining up. We got P-Job, MX, Kid Loki, your fastest qualifier. Hunt Claps, Randy Racing, 728, Metal Jacket, 91, Moa, 51, TTV Dirt Shark, 720, Tyler Jai, 181, OTR Legit, DK Coltrane, 101, and JR Scott. Everybody's lined up and ready. 32nd board is sideways. Let's see who's going to grab the hole shot coming into the first turn. On board with Hunt Claps on the Rockstar Husqvarna, running into the gate a little bit, so not a good jump. And a couple of guys going down there. The rest of the field, though, getting through clean. Only a few going down, so thankfully it wasn't too bad. And Hunt Claps, oh no. Running into the back of another rider in that rhythm, and it's just really was unintentional, not meant by anybody to happen, but it's really close at the start here. And you can see Tyler Jai trying to get his front wheel in, making a pass, but let's keep up front too. It is going to be very close, tight racing. DK Coltrane, your leader right now with Kid Loki in second. Winner in the LCQ, Moa 51 running in spot number 3, Dirt Shark in 4th, Metal Jacket in 5th. Tyler Jai trying to make his way around these guys, just splitting in between. Randy Racing bumping into him, goes off the track. So JR Scott now up into 9th. Hunt Claps making the pass on him though. Hunt Claps trying to get up to the front, making his way now around P-Job MX. And P-Job. And I don't know if that was intentional, but or just a close call there. I don't know, but I don't think he meant to take him out. This guy's just trying to settle into the race currently. Metal Jacket off the track there, so came together with another rider. These guys just going back and forth with each other. Trying to stay clean and steady on this track. Moa 51 in a good run right now. Spot number 4. We go through the LCQ to get here. Having a good start so far. Hunt Claps trying to make his way back up to the front. Did a decent start and then got caught up with another rider. Just trying to make up some ground so he can get up there and battle with the rest of them. P-Job MX though going off the track. Yeah, it looks like he clipped the tough block. Just missed it as I was switching through the riders. So he had clipped the tough block and went down. Hunt Claps now trying to get Metal Jacket for 7th so he can catch up to those guys up front. They have made a gap on the rest of the field through top two, DK Coltrane and Kid Loki. Coltrane doing a good job holding off Kid Loki. You can see Loki though going up the inside, making the pass on Coltrane. Can he make it stick? A little bit of a defensive ride there, trying to go in front of him. He does. Everybody's still upright on two wheels, and the race goes on. Tyler Jai on the back of these guys. He cases the finish line though. P-Job MX. These guys going up the inside of Hunt Claps. Hunt Claps, man. He's like, I need to get out of here. I'm tired of dealing with this. And P-Job up the inside of Metal Jacket. These guys getting caught up there. Hunt Claps trying to get away from this group. All those guys fast, but he knows he can run up front. He needs as many points as possible with your top two riders not in the race tonight. TTV Dirt Shark, third in points, so he needs to get up there. Try to keep an eye on the map, but right now the battle between these three, Moa51, OTR Legit, and Tyler Jai. Tyler Jai getting a good run there, has to check up though. OTR Legit. Tyler Jai absolutely sending that sand wall. And he's going to have to check up here. Those guys come to the inside. Moa51 up the inside. It didn't look like he really was trying to push them up, but those guys just three wide into a berm. It is hard to keep them straight up. So Moa51 on the inside. Typically the rider on the inside is going to get the better end of it. Unfortunately for these two. OTR though and Tyler battling with each other. Guys keeping it clean and aggressive. Unclaps can see these guys. He is now catching up to him. Your leader though, Kid Loki, he's out front, pulling away. Good battle in the back right now. JR Scott, Metal Jacket. Checking on them just a little bit as they are fighting for 10th place. Every spot counts. They want as many points as possible for the championship. JR Scott, first time in the race, making the A main. First time in the series, excuse me. Making that A main event. Metal Jacket trying to get around him. Kid Loki, you can see coming through this rhythm section. But let's check back up here. We got some battles going on. Randy Racing making his way by Hunt Claps as they've caught up to Tyler Jai. So Hunt Claps trying to make his way up to the front, but Randy Racing making that difficult. But Randy coming up short on the on-off. Hunt Claps, Casey in that triple. So these guys making mistakes in the rhythm section. And a close one there. OTR. I don't think he meant to punt him off, but it's just getting close. We're just trying to make sure warnings go out when necessary. I know some things aren't always intentional, but good battles right now. OTR chasing down Randy Racing. Oh, and OTR and Randy Racing coming together. Let's go on board now. Second and third, TTV Dirt Shark and DK Coltrane in a good battle. Coltrane in second for a while, but Dirt Shark made the pass and got by him. Dirt Shark almost gets the triple out, cases it there. Coltrane trying to hold the line off. Just cutting over in front of the whoops. Bit of an aggressive line, but it makes it work. So Hunt Claps in the sixth, trying to keep up with Tyler Jai and catch up to the rest of the field. We've got a battle in the back though. OTR Legit, P-Job MX, Randy and Metal Jacket. JR Scott, Metal Jacket, that's back there. And you can see the leader getting into lap traffic now, so we're gonna let these guys know. Leader is coming, but they need to continue their battle, please. They know they are in a race. JR Scott. Whoa. close one there. Appreciate them slowing up. Whoa. Full train. He lagged out. What happened? What's he doing? He's sitting on the track. And he left, okay. Hopefully that couldn't tell that affected anyone, hopefully not. Alright, so it sounds like his power went out, so that was a tough break there. Look, your leader, Dirt Shark second, Moa in third, Tyler Jai in fourth, Hunt Claps fifth, OTR in sixth, P-Job seventh, Randy in eighth, Metal Jack in ninth, JR Scott in 10th. Go on board with your leader for a bit, everybody's a bit separated. Low-key, running consistent. Not the best start, but made his way up to the front. Now just putting in clean laps. You're about halfway through this race, so still a lot of time left to go. Back here, we got Dirt Shark in second place. A battle here, Tyler Jai and Hunt Claps making his way past Tyler Jai. So Hunt Claps making moves to the front, trying to get as many points as possible. Every pass now is worth 2 points, so he's now trying to go for Moa. He does not want to deal with Tyler Jai anymore. He's going to put the hammer down and go. Traffic is good for now. Going to the rhythm, Dirt Shark's entering, so I'll try to keep an eye on it while we watch this here. So Unclaps in fourth, chasing down that podium spot. And P-Job out of this one now, so 2 guys now out. Tough break, they're out of the race, but I guess it does make it a little bit easier. These guys not having to worry about too many other riders. Hunt Claps. And now in fourth, can see Moa in third. Back here, Tyler Jai in fifth, OTR sixth. Seventh, Randy racing, and Metal Jacket right there in eighth. JR Scott in ninth. So good morning. He's got Dirt Shark behind him. Doing a good job though of getting out of the way so far. Good, Loki, your leader, starting to catch up. OTR up next in front of him, but I guess that was easy there. The battle going on right now, Metal Jacket and Randy dueling it out for spot number 7. Let's go on board with Randy here, number 728. Husqvarna trying to go up the inside. Metal Jacket just has the edge. Metal Jacket with mistake though, and goes off, and he's down. So Randy now in spot number 7. Dirt Shark going through the pack. About to get into some more lappers, but let's go up here. Looks like we've got a battle happening. Tyler Jai looked like he was close to Hunt Claps. Mistake out of Tyler. Claps is now pulled away a bit. It's crazy, man. but I'll just give one warning there. And Kid Loki is going over the finish line while 4th place is coming out of the sand burn. That's insane. It's Unclaps in 4th, still trying to chase down Moa. Moa in 3rd, Dirt Shark in 2nd place, going over the finish line. Metal Jacket in 8th here. Dirt Shark trying to get back around him again. Insane, man. Kid Loki now catching up to Hunt Claps in 4th. Your leader now catching up to 4th place. It does not happen too often, but... And Dirt Shark just getting by. That looks like that was OTR. Metal Jacket, but Metal Jacket's still keeping up with him. Mistake out of Loki. Not typical of him, going down in the whoops there. Missed it happen. Up and going with a very good lead over Dirt Shark in 2nd. Not much to worry about for the number 5 on that Rockstar Husqvarna. Teammate in front of him, Tyler Jai. Tyler Jai in 5th. Don't let this fool you. Tyler Jai and these guys in front of him are all very fast. Loki just on another level right now. Dirt Shark 2nd, 3rd. Noah Hunt Claps in 4th. Tyler Jai 5th. OTR in 6th. A little bit of a mistake there. Greg may have just been by himself. Randy is a bit behind him though, so he's got a good gap. JR Scott heading through the rhythm section. Metal Jacket in spot number 9. Let's see where Mo is at. Going across the start. So I'll quit flipping around for a bit. Unclaps here in 4th place. Tyler Jai in 5th. Kid Loki made his way around Tyler Jai. Now focused on going around Hunt Claps. Coltrane, man, had a good race going and power went out. Hate to see it, man. Right on the map, a bit separated now. Dirt Shark putting in a good ride in 2nd place. I think the rider to give it up to though, Mo at 51, man. Just missed out the heat race. Really tough break. He had it in front of him. He saw it. Dominated that LCQ, got the win, now running in 3rd. We do have a battle now. Hunt Claps just behind him in 4th place. And this could get interesting here. We got 3 minutes and a lap to go. It's worth 2 points for this pass. Hunt Claps needs to get it done. He's in that title fight. Both of them getting a good drive through the loop section. Who's in front of them though? That is going to be Metal Jacket. And Hunt Claps trying to go up the inside of Moa. It's a good aggressive pass. They're now getting passed though by Kid Loki. And Hunt Claps, man, just barely escaping the bike from Metal Jacket, so really close call right now. Hunt Claps trying to do everything he can. He might think that it's Moa behind him, but Kid Loki almost taking him out. Kid Loki catches the tough block. Hunt Claps almost gets taken out by the tough block. Moa now catching up. Moa making a mistake there. Hunt Claps as well, but Hunt Claps gets out of the section faster. They battle on the track right now for your podium spot. Hunt Claps now making the pass. Still a great race out of Moa though. First race in the Arenacross, getting into the A main. Now running in fourth, and he had to make it through the LCQ, so it was not easy. Now getting it done though in the main event. And one rider going over the berm there. Almost taking out these guys, but luckily did not. See, minute 20 plus a lap remaining. Your leader, Kid Loki, going through the finish line here. So minute 11, running about 30-second lap times. We're going to be about 4 laps to go. Let's go check on the back. We got Dirt Shark going by JR Scott. Thought we had a close battle there. Kid Loki going down. So Hunt Claps now back ahead of him. So not what he's really wanting to deal with. Having Loki lapping him while he's trying to stay ahead of Moa. He doesn't want to go back another spot. Good pass there. Kid Loki making it by Hunt Claps. Oh man. Sliding a little bit in the sand, catching the tough block. Stays cool and composed. Gets through there clean. Coming up a little short on the triple. Moa has the line. Moa goes up the inside. Cuts down. Into the whoops they go. Moa with a good drive. Hunt Claps up the inside. Moa going to cut down. Moa cutting down a little bit too much. Hits the tough block. And they're both off. Hunt Claps off the track and Moa as well, both in the same spot over the finish line. 2 to go. And Moa has the inside on Hunt Claps. He makes the pass going down start straight. We got a battle here at the end for your podium spot. Hunt Claps gets the triple. That section, man. I thought, honestly, that rhythm was going to be pretty simple, but that triple after the on-off, not easy, even for these 450s. It's all about timing it right. You can see Kid Loki now on the final lap. Let's see where Dirt Shark is at. Dirt Shark going through the rhythm section. Kid Loki almost lapping the entire field. Absolutely insane. Let's go back on board though with these guys. Moa 51 and Hunt Claps. Down to the end. Moa though, 51. Casing it there. That's gonna do it. Kid Loki, your winner. Hunt Claps will be in third. Absolutely insane racing between Hunt Claps and Moa. Both of them kept it clean with each other. Really put on a show. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, man. It's a fun one to watch. Those guys just pushing the limits. So your winner and Kid Loki again. Dominating performance, lapping all the way up to second place almost. Everybody except for second. Dirt Shark in second. Hunt Claps in third. Moa 51. Well done, man. In fourth place. Tyler Giant in fifth. OTR Legit in sixth. Randy Racing in seventh. JR Scott in eighth. And Metal Jacket in ninth. Man, 40 laps. That is a lot of laps on that track. Lots of racing. Round number 7 did not disappoint. Great racing all throughout the heat races and the LCQ. Battles coming down to the last lap in each race. Let's get these guys in here. Let's just start doing these post-race interviews. How about that? Get Loki in here. We're gonna get Dirt Shark in here, and then we're gonna get Claps in here. I'm gonna start making this official. We gotta get the post race interviews in here. So here we go. Let's see. First we'll do low key if you want to include your audio. Or actually, no, we'll start with Hunt Claps since we'll start with just third. Hunt, are you there? Alright, do you want to include your audio? Alright. So we got Hunt Claps here, third in that main event, man. That was a crazy race between you and Moa there at the end. Had to battle through the field. Take us through that race. Yeah, that track, the rhythm section, bit simple of a section, but that triple really tricky. The 450 struggling with it. Well, it's just a matter of staying consistent. Nice job there. Good aggressive battles with Moa. So nice job with that third. That will put you guys up there in the points. We'll get those updated later. And we'll take it over to Dirt Shark in second. Yeah, well done for Hunt Claps in third on that Rockstar Husqvarna number 50. Now we got TTB Dirt Shark 720 on the KTM number 721. Good race there, man. You were leading for a bit. Had Kid Loki though challenging you. Made the pass though, so take us through your race. It's hard to keep up with them, yeah. Yeah, that start there, a bit crazy. If you guys coming in hot, going wide on the start, but kept it consistent, escaped the pack, and got yourself up to second place. Unfortunate situation though for DK Cold Train with this power going out, had to leave the race. It was a good battle with you guys there. But again, you rode consistent though. Good race into second place. Just didn't make any mistakes. That does give you 23 points, so with that, that would put you up at to 98, so you would be the points leader. So that is correct now. Dirt Shark is going to be your points leader. Hunt Claps with 21 points. That's going to put him at 89, so he will be in second. So these two now moving up to 1 and 2 in the points. And now your winner in this main event, number 5 on that Rockstar Husqvarna. Give it up to Kid Loki on the win. Not the easiest one though. Had to battle through the field there for the first few minutes, but you got it done, made some passes, and pulled away. Right on. Yeah, it's definitely a fight to the lead. A lot of guys going back and forth there. It's a good battle with you and Coltrane for the lead there. A lot of good battles that start. Definitely not easy. Some guys going down. Everybody having to fight towards the front. But we had some good racing, good battles. Give it up though to Kid Loki in first, number 5 on the Rockstar Husqvarna. Second place, TTB Dirt Shark 720 on the KTM, and Hunt Claps in third. But really got to give it up to as well Moa 51 coming through the LCQ, making it to the A main and getting 4th place, so well done for him. That is it though for round number 7. Thank you guys for tuning in. A lot of good racing action. We got round number 8 coming up next weekend. See if Kid Loki go win again or somebody's going to challenge him. Dirt Shark looking good out there. We'll see what happens. Give him a week there. Get some practice in. Don't forget, yes, can't forget about Hunt Claps either back there. It just comes down to these starts, man. Really crazy at the beginning, matter of getting through the pack. That is it.